The death is announced of Helena Charles, also known as Pam or Pamela, of Tetchime Millet, who was a former vendor of the Castries Market, who passed away at the Kings County Hospital, Brooklyn, New York, on Sunday, 24th March 2013 at 11 p.m. Helen was 48 years old. She was predeceased by her father, Medrick Joseph. Left to mourn mother, Teresa Palmer, also known as Mamo of Tetchime. Former husband, Winsbert Charles, residing in St. Croix. Daughters, Melissa Charles, residing in Brooklyn, New York. Narcia Charles, residing in St. Croix. Sons, Mervyn Charles, also known as Big Merv of Tetchime, former national cricketer. Yusuf Charles, residing in St. Croix. Sisters, Mary Palmer Elliott, residing in Tobago. Stephanie Palmer, employed of Super G. Margaret Palmer of Tetchime. Juliana Duke, residing in Tobago. Vanetta George, employed of Sugar Beach. Brothers, Martin Palmer, residing in Martinique. Thomas John Palmer, residing in Soufrière. Dwayne Palmer, employed of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, PC 821. Eubalus George, also known as Vibert. Daughter-in-law, Gina Weiss, employed of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, WPC 740. Brothers-in-law, Kenneth Justin, also known as Jack of Tetchime. Elliston Duke, residing in Tobago. Keith Elliott, residing in Tobago. Grandchildren, Petal Charles, a student of Donata. Jivan Charles, a student of the Millet Daycare. Nieces, Maria Palmer Octave, a student of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. Janelle Justin, a student of the Sir Ira Simmons Secondary School. Tiffany Modest, a student of the Millet Primary School. Avery George. Nicole George, a student of the Soufrière Combined School. Nephews, Carlos and Jabami Modest, both students of the Millet Infant School. Scott and Scotty Justin of Tetchime. Curtly Palmer, also known as Bekti, employed of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, SPC 249. Keithus and Kitley Elliott, both residing in Tobago. McGavire Thomas, residing in Kaiko. Uriah Palmer, residing in Tobago. Curlin Duke, residing in Tobago. Grandniece, Almari Octave, a student of the Millet Daycare. Uncles, Alec Palmer, residing in Sarot. Aaron Palmer and family, a taxi driver. Ambrose Palmer and family in Trinidad. Emilio Palmer, also known as Black Boy, of Lacroix. Paul Fauché of Boisden, Soufrière. Aunts, Iris Joseph, also known as Children Millie, and family of Belle Plaine, Soufrière. Lucita Joseph and family of Myersbridge, Soufrière. Theodora Harrell and family of the USA. Cece, residing in Virgin Gorda. Baby. Cousins, Utilda Agdoma, residing in St. Martin. Flavia Richardson and family of New York. Janet St. Amy and family of Cicero. Caroline and Marina Joseph, both employed of Ladera Resort. Vincentia Lorenzen, employed of La Ho Plantation. Gloria Jonai, employed of Forcejac Credit Union. Corinne and Martin Leo, both of Denry Valley. Julie Joseph of Soufrière. Nellie St. Rose, employed of Millet Post Office. Nelvan St. Rose, also known as Nene, a teacher at the Millet Infant School. Eileen St. C. and family of Millet. Lucy Joseph of Belle Plaine, Soufrière. Junior John, also known as Ozone of Sarot. Anthony Norman of Carolee. Veronica Edwin of Cicero. Lucia Valson of Kaiko. Rachel Romanus and Felicia James, all of Kaiko. Rosa Joseph of Kaiko. Unetta Gasto of Kaiko. Close friends: Tracy Japierre, residing in England. Cyprian Yard, employed at the Ministry of Health. Tabula and Aaron Donovan, Zap of Canaries. Miss Merle, a teacher of the Donata School. Usella Donovan, employed of the St. Lucia Marketing Board. Manford Donovan, also left to mourn. The James family of Kaiko, the Charles family of the UK, St. Croix, Millet, and Babono. The Mondesi family of Soufre and Castries, especially Dr. Keith Mondesi. The Joseph family of Boisden, Belplain and Forcejac, Soufre. The families of the late Felix Joseph, Marge Snack of Boisden, Soufre. The Jean-Baptiste family of Kaiko, members of the Millet Seventh-day Adventist Church. The Gustave family of Forcejac, the Maximin family of Forcejac and Castries. The funeral service of the late Helena Charles, also known as Pam or Pamela, will be held at the Zion Seventh-day Adventist Church in L'Abbaye on Sunday, 14th April 2013 at 2 p.m. and will be laid to rest at the Tiroche Castries Cemetery. The body now lies at the Rambali's Funeral Parlor, Calvary Road, Castries. Transportation will be provided for persons who wish to attend the funeral service. Buses M823, M689, M649, M1156, M722, M106 and M1057 will be carrying persons to the funeral service, cemetery, and back. Buses will be passing on the main road in Techime from 12:30 p.m.